Fine. So help me explain the problem here. Give me the correct vocabulary. So there seems to be bubbles in the wall here. When you see, when you touch it, it all opens up and the plaster comes out. And it must be coming from above somewhere because it goes down there is space, nothing to stop it when it comes down until it reaches this point. Apparently there is something that stops it, so it starts spreading to the sides. It's, flash on. So there's nothing there actually, right? Just in this area for some reason. I don't know why. And then there is some here too. Yeah, but this is little bubbles, but it's not bubbling out. But there must be something here. Help me with the English. Something here in this area that stops the water. There must be something inside here that traps the water right in this area. No, let them find the source of the leak. No, they have to go and check if the apartment above has a leak also. And if it does, that will be apartment 3, has to go into 308 to the same location, flash off. Go to 308 in the same location and see if it has the same problem. And if not, go to 408 and see if the same problem. Because it may be coming from the roof. So help me explain it to him. Do you understand? It, here there is no leak that is visible. No, because if it leaks here, it will go down here. Because there is nothing in the wall, it will stop. Maybe it will stop on the bottom here, but it will not come out here. What is been dried? Speak complete English. The cooking, yes. Yes, the cooking is dry, but it is a little soft. So in the corners, when it is really thick, it doesn't. This is a good thing that you asked me because I can go around and push it with my finger. The outer layer is dry, but the inner layer is not. I don't need glove. I'm going to do it with my hands. Interesting thing is the thinner layer of the cooking is dry, but the thicker is not. Interesting, huh? Well, this is what makes a big deal of difference. You have to check it every step of the way, double and triple. When you don't know what you are doing. Want to check it and recheck it. No, did you understand what I told you? Soft. When I push, it gives quite a bit, which means that it didn't dry inside, and which may mean also that this is where the holes are. Because when I push it like this, inside it goes in, which may be that there is a slot for it there, some little holes that when I push it, it's not visible, but it goes in. I did. Your finger is the best tool for this. Besides, it dries outside, so nothing comes onto my finger. You don't understand anything, and it's extremely frustrating. Here, it's totally dry. I can actually, this is still a little soft. Yes, the thicker. Yeah. So I have the new thing. I can put the new thing, the new cooking on top of it. Jesus. Nightmare. Hi. Okay. Can you come in, please? Let me show you what the problem is. What ideas? Here, let me show you the problem, and Sarah can translate it to better English so you two can understand me. All of this didn't exist before. When I touch it, look what happens. All of the bubbles comes apart. Now, I was trying to analyze it. Do you see that? I was trying to analyze it, and I asked them, did it appear recently? They said yes, that they didn't notice it before. And if it came out from the shower, it should go down. It shouldn't go across. So what I would like to do is I would like to go, this is 208. I'd like to go to 308 and see if they have the same problem. And then 408. And then most importantly to the roof and see if, where it comes and uh, bid it in the bud. What is it called? Nip it in the bud. No, no. Oh, this? What does this have to do with this?
Because remember that the water that was in the garage, it wasn't just isolated to right underneath the drain. It also came. Yeah, it spread out.
Yeah, but you don't know what is the source of it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he's trying to explain to you that the source could have been that, and the drywall soaks it up. Because
we stopped.
Laterally like that.
Yeah, we stopped using. Yeah, that's what we were checking, and there's no. We didn't see anything. Let me say that. We didn't see. Oops, we didn't see any. Flash on. We didn't see any. No. There must be something in the wall that prevents it from going further down to the garage. Yeah, I checked it all. I checked.
Yeah, the opening. Yeah. How damp is it right now? It's not very damp. I would say that this is maybe old. When you saw it the first time, when did you notice it first, Avi?
Just when I called you.
On the day that you informed us?
And we fixed
that
everything.
Was on Wednesday?
Yeah, because there was a hole in the ceiling. But flash off. There was a hole in the ceiling here, and it was leaking for the toilet above. So we redone everything here, so it was all working fine.
There was significant leaks going on from the unit above. Remember when you guys?
That's right. That's right.
In both bathrooms.
Right.
Significant.
Right.
I mean, I remember this bathroom was really poor condition.
Yes.
So was the other one.
Right. So they worked on it.
Touch it, deal. See if maybe what do you think about the it looks. I mean, it looks pretty bright. Yeah, there's no dampness here.
We just wanted you to be aware.
I think it was because of the leak that was happening over there spilling over here. Because if it was from above, you'd start seeing it up here.
Well, that will be easy to stop if once we stop this.
I think that you stop this over
and
here
we fix
this.
And yeah, we monitor it and then we will fix it. But I would like you to know that when we do that and it bubbles again, and it
no, I don't think you like for instance monitor it for now, right?
Yeah, no, we're monitoring
it. Leak is gonna get wet.
Right. Yes.
Fix it just yeah,
no, I'm not touching this.
Remove.
No.
Like we did here, remove this
yeah.
stuff.
you know?
and to see if there is any more coming out.
Yeah. You don't know.
But
And then take it from there.
but it will be really easy to go to check in the 308, 408, and the roof especially. If there is something in the roof and nothing stops it, this may be the first stop.
Yeah, well, I was gonna ask, when you noticed it the first time, was it wet? Was it damp?
It was pretty much like this. We don't live here, but I touched it here and it came out just like this. You see?
It's so close to this right here.
Yeah,
It
I
looks
know.
like it's coming from
Yeah.
spreading like this is what it looks like.
But if you have something in the 408 and the 308, that may mean that it is coming from above.
We can definitely, I don't know, you know, we have to get more cooperation. But this coming all the way from the roof without us hearing anything from 408 or 308,
Yeah.
you know, and it going all the way here, and then
It may be that
showing
they
itself
don't have anything that
down
blocks
here.
it. I
Well,
don't
they
know.
do. They have the same concrete thing that you have.
There may be something different because this is right on top of the garage and they may have done something
It's the
different.
same. It's the same kind of. What is that? A plaque? Whatever concrete.
So
You know,
what we can do is we'll tell 308 that we observed that there's some sort of water damage in 208. We
and
wanna
also
see,
to 408 and go to the roof. I'll go with you to the roof.
we want to see.
Let me tell you another.
We're looking for damage in those.
You're looking for a
Some
leak.
evidence of
You're looking for a leak.
water in the guest bathroom.
There is an apartment here that is redone by William or Bill. You know that they've gutted everything?
228.
I think it is 228. So he went inside to see what will be the charges and other thing if we hire it and they do the same thing. But what they did, they busted all the walls and you and, yeah, but so I looked there in the in the shower where the shower is, and I saw that there is some kind of bars, and it may be unique to this floor because this is on top of the garage. I cannot tell what happens above. Termites deep in the wood. He removed this wood, for example, and he said that it was full of termites.
And then he's showing that there's leaks.
We should go. You should take an advantage that he busted all the walls, and you can see the infrastructure.
And you see we've seen that. But did you see the termites?
No, I did not see the termites.
It was full of. It was full.
It could also be wood ants because we've had issues with wood ants. We had an infestation of the trees in the front. I think.
Oh yeah, we went together
Yeah.
with the city. Remember that you called the
So
city.
they treated the tree. But then I was doing further research, and you have to be really careful with that because you can create what's called a split colony. Some of them will die, others will escape
To go to another tree.
and form a colony elsewhere.
Yeah,
You know?
right.
And now we're seeing all kinds of dead ants in the record.
Because they fly,
Which
you
we
know.
weren't seeing before. No, these wood ants don't fly. And there's like, I mean, there's gotta be at least 20 or 30 a day.
But a lot of times when the termite guys come, they may not do their own job. Here you have an advantage that you have the holes there, and he was showing us termite.
You know they're very unique.
Well, that's the thing. Like, is it actually termite damage or is it the wood ants? Did you see? Not necessarily you. It's I guess the question I asked
So
here is,
what did you see? You
was
saw
there evidence
wood?
of termites?
We, I looked and I saw things that look like they're stool or what is it called? The shed that they drop those little droppings. And he said that the wood was full of them. And then he was working on cleaning it. So by the time we may go again, I told him that I wanted to come back and take pictures of that, but I was so.
That could be old also. When I've heard about termites here, typically the people reporting that are the ones on the fourth floor because the termites tend to be, they colonize the mansard of our building.
But once they get in, they start penetrating everywhere.
Yeah,
I saw in the
haven't heard anything from 320.
I saw in the garage. I saw in the garage. I opened the door in the garage and there were termites and I hit the wood. And you know when our termites, the wood in my locker
Which
for this apartment. I don't remember, but I know the location of it. I never
Is that
go there.
something that we can reproduce right now? We go knock on it. Will the termites come?
I tell you what happened. I opened the door. You opened the door. Oh, we have an inspection. Somebody came. Some inspector about for termites or for something else. No, something else. It was a time that the garage was under reconstruction of doors or some other issue or repaint. Or anyways, we opened the door and I took a piece of metal and I tapped on it and it broke down the wood. When the wood is rotten and there's a hollow area, you just tap it and it breaks down and you can see that it is a termite damage. It's only the termites that are doing this damage.
Well, wood ants also do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Huh?
It's either
Wood
termites
ants
or it's
also
wood ants.
do that.
Water?
Wood.
Oh, wood.
ants.
Oh, wood ants, maybe.
Different.
But wood ants are larger. You can see them right away.
Inspection of the building.
Anyway.
No evidence of termites, but there was damage to wood. But it wasn't. He didn't say that it was termites. He didn't see any of like their wings. He didn't see any of their.
That's open. Let them go into the. There's a lot of wood there because they took out all what is it called? This wood, this wall. Yeah, you have an opportunity not to have.
But I'm surprised that the contractor or the owner hasn't reached out to the board to say, hey, we found these things.
He wants to sell it. He doesn't want to mess with you and the
He
board.
doesn't want to sell it. He wants to keep it.
To me, he said,
That's what Richard said, that he was fixing it.
"This is rich.
He
This
was
is
going to
He's
move
the
it.
owner of
No, but maybe we're talking about a different one. This was Bill. This was the guy that works for
Bill used to rent.
No, he used to rent there.
He used to rent.
Oh, okay. So we are confused as to who's the new owner.
He's never
He was
been
rent. Oh, he was the renter. Okay.
He owns unit 220.
Okay. So this is the one that he was supposed to sell.
Yes, 220.
Okay. But it's a good opportunity since everything is exposed. You can go and you can tap on it with any metal material. And if
Look, when I went there, the only report I received from Tom is, hey, he's the general contractor that's doing.
Tom,
the
right,
remodeling
right,
of the-
yeah.
And he contacted me and told me, listen, I contacted Marin already from Martin, but I'm not getting traction. This is what's going on. And I went there with Raul, our maintenance guy, to check it out, and indeed we did find some
Damage.
water leaking from
The roof.
presumably the guest bathroom of 328. And so 220 and 328 were put in communication so they can figure it out, but that's it. Nothing about termites.
Okay,
whatever.
so we spoke to him on Friday. So yesterday, it was yesterday, right?
With Tom Allen?
Yes, and I wanted to go back to document it so I can send it to you, but I was so destroyed I fell asleep.
I mean, we can reach out to Tom. And,
Yeah, he's there all day long. Yeah.
So wait a minute, you guys were in the apartment and he showed Tom that not
Yes.
Bill,
No,
because you thought
Tom.
it was
No, Tom. Not Bill. There was no Bill there. I wasn't even sure that Bill is the owner. I forgot that Bill, the other one rented it from Bill. And we said hello to him, and the contractor that is getting the place. So we said,
So, and this was Friday, and he said,
you want to keep, because if he is right, you want to nip it in the bud and not let them spread.
The solution for the termites is to tent the whole building.
And it was done more than 10 years ago.
Was there actual evidence of termites 10 years ago?
Oh, yeah. I remember there was a lot of evidence because a lot of people didn't want to pay.
What I've heard is from the fourth floor.
A lot of people didn't want to pay for it
Yeah,
at the
because they're
time.
not affected.
Also,
the ones on the lower floors aren't typically affected.
They also couldn't.
they're
Some of,
always, this has been going on for years. They're always pushing back.
but some of them are students and they cannot afford. And on pension,
We'll get in contact with Tom and see have them show us those images. I'll take pictures of it and then we'll send it to Oregon and see if we can get Oregon to
see
come out.
also where he's saying that there's leaks. He said,
We did that already.
no, but he's showing us where there's leaking now.
Yeah, we did. We looked
Let
at it.
let him show you where he saw the termites
And where you saw the
before he rips it out, so you can.
Probable termites. We're not sure if they're termites would answer.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you what he said.
Wood gnawing mice. I mean, we don't
I'm
know
telling you what he
you know,
said.
Unless I can see a termite.
To me, it looks like termite damage, but this is what he said. I quote him, and he's seen it. He's seen it many times. I think that he knows about it. He's been in the business for more than 10 years.
Yeah, we'll get in contact with Tom and take pictures and then have
Can I go with you to the roof and check the roof above here and to see if there are holes right on top?
I think technically the answer is no.
Uh,
You're not covered by our insurance.
so what can we do? That I would do my due diligence.
We can take pictures.
Pictures of this,
No, you can't go to the roof.
right?
You want to be able to see.
No, I don't want to be able to see. I want to be able to see, to find a leak, and if there is a leak, to stop it.
No,
Uh,
No, but that wouldn't be. So that would be on the association. That's not your responsibility.
I know, but it's my responsibility here to pay for
So,
this.
so here's the plan with
Yeah.
regards to this. We're going to contact
First, we will
the
examine it for a while,
I want to make sure that they haven't seen any damage.
right? And 408.
If there's something in 408, then it's possibly the roof. If they don't have any damage, then technically it can still be the roof. But that's why we're gonna
But
monitor
it's not
this now.
visible. I'm not going to do anything for a while so I can monitor it, just like you said. And but what I'm saying is, let's not procrastinate and ignore it and make it worse. Because if it is true that it's coming from somewhere, it will spread inside the roof of the garage and will rot the roof of the garage.
Have you seen any leaks in the garage?
Even if this is
I was
fixed.
actually, I was, next time I saw them, I was going to be like, hey, you guys either stop using that bathroom or you did something, you know, and obviously they did something,
Yeah, we did something,
you know.
but I'm not done.
Yeah, but well, my report to you guys is I haven't seen any more leaks. Raul hasn't seen any more leaks from here. I don't know if you guys are actively using this.
We're not leaving you, but we are coming
No,
here.
that's what I mean. I mean
Yeah.
tenants. Well, remember, Ravi, that when we were testing this, the water level got almost to the point where it was overflowing.
But it didn't overflow.
But there is also.
I mean, it didn't come from the outside.
It did not overflow, but
Yeah.
there's a possibility that if we continue letting it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to change it.
And also, there's clogging on this side.
Yes, I
There's
know.
clogging on this side. So that means that the water could have been going.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I
And
know.
remember that we found water out here,
Yes,
you know, on the floor.
yes.
So
Yeah, listen, we are going to test it.
to me, that seems like the most likely scenario, you know.
And to me,
That doesn't mean.
yeah,
That doesn't mean that we, you know.
yeah. What I'm saying, let's monitor it and let's monitor upstairs. That takes only a few seconds to look around. And then once we fix it completely and there is no more leak for sure, I will fix that. It won't cost a lot, but if it is coming from the roof of some other source,
We found to make sure there actually isn't a source of water.
Yeah.
If there is a source of water, we want to stop the source of water first.
yes.
What
And-
else are you guys planning on for here?
Well, we are checking quotes from plumbers.
Oh, okay. Did they, but are your tenants using this?
We told them not to use it, but you tell them A and they do B. You know how
You know what I mean?
these kids are sometimes. They told
I
us
know,
that
I'm saying because.
I asked them not to
clearly
use it.
Some talking has been done,
Yes,
so maybe that was all that was needed.
but it will take time. I wanted to give it a chance to dry completely
Gotcha.
without any doubt. Because even if it is drying out,
Test
even if it is drying outside, inside it may not be fully dry and cured. Yeah. This is the tenant put it. I don't even know what it is.
And something so.
But what I'm saying is, let's not be negligent and let's not be excessively ecstatic about something. Let's analyze it methodically and then analyze it and find the source and deal with the problem instead of procrastinating it until it is becoming much worse.
No, absolutely, absolutely. We have to make sure that
So
there isn't a source of water.
yeah, so I send you a picture and I send Arden a picture, and we'll start a process that eventually will be documented and effective and not neglected. You know, I can go to my garage. You have a kid that opens all the garages and to show you the lockers. Excuse me, thank you. The locker and show you the damage that it was there. That must have been. I went with you. Remember one time we went to all the lockers and they have a list of lockers that needed to be.
I
Yeah,
made a list of lockers, but I don't remember going with you through a list of
yeah.
lockers.
They had the thing is that we had to clear them because there was leak inside the locker. Some of the lockers. Yeah. Anyways, fine. So I just wanted to document this. Let's not spread it around. And yeah, you can. You don't need me for that. Talk to Tom and ask him to show you exactly where it is because
No, absolutely. Yeah, well,
he's in the because he's in process of tearing out the wood. So once he tears out the wood and he throws it away, you won't be able to see it.
yeah, I also want to see what was the extent of that. The entire wood? Was it just one section? Did it spread
He's,
to like the other units?
he said, and I quote, it is full of termites. I don't know. But he was talking about the. I think he was talking about the wood that is under.
We got serious termite problem here. You know, I'm not gonna replace any wood until
Well, he has a job to do, and he wants to finish the job.
One of his bathrooms, the ceiling is on hold because of the leak he reported. You know, so I would expect the same kind of thing if there's termites. You know.
Anyways, we have done.
We did our due diligence.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for coming. Not yet. Diego, I'm looking for some of the. We are building some AI PCs, and you are an electrical engineer. If you have people that have experience with building the new AI PCs, you know, with the new boards, they have NVIDIA and multiple graphics boards.
The computer science department already has servers that are specific for AI training. I don't know if you knew about that.
I didn't know about it. Thanks for telling me. This is.
The computer science department has, I think, 3 server racks with NVIDIA.
Oh, this is exactly what we're trying to do. The same thing.
You can request from them to use their server. So they'll give you an
Wow,
account.
that is really great.
Just SSH straight into their
Server.
servers and load up your own AI model.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Thanks for telling me. But if you
But I think
if you know a PhD,
does want to also create a server for our own
if you know
GPU models.
if you know some students that are interested in that
In engineering,
for their
in the software engineering
dissertation or
side,
something like that.
but in computer science, there are a lot.
Okay. Well, try to get in touch with him. Thanks.
Yeah, I think Dr. Safar, I don't know if you've ever heard of him, Dr. Philip Safar, he's the one that gave me access to that server.
What we're using.
I made my own AI model to teach it how to count with interference patterns.
Interference of what kind?
This light interference, it creates interference. So 2 light beams come together, they create
Mhm.
an interference pattern, and I wanted
Mhm.
to teach it how to count based off the fringes that are created. And so I did that for a project.
And you actually taught somebody, or you did something, or was just theoretically written something about it, but you did.
It was just a project for a class.
But you didn't test it, and you didn't teach it, and you
No, I
didn't.
taught it. I created the model, I trained it, and then I tested it.
So let me know if you don't mind. I would like to come and document it with video and other things to make a presentation.
Okay, yeah,
So
I can send you the report that I created.
yeah, send me the report, please. And when you do it again next semester, we would like to document it. If you are interested in it, we'll come to your class and just silently document it and write a review about it as
The class is called advanced imaging.
yeah, that's what we're
Advanced
doing.
imaging
We're
algorithm,
doing
something like that.
we're doing
And you were
imaging.
teaching?
No, I didn't teach it. This is Dr. Socrates.
Oh, so
We're
Yeah.
doing imaging that where AI can look at an image and interpret the content of the image and speak to you
I
with
think another thing is, yeah, this is all
with
data
regular
science
with
stuff.
regular voice, and you can converse with the AI, and the AI can tell you what it sees in the image, and you can ask him the AI questions, and it will reply in a regular voice from a phone or any other device. So
I think one of the other projects was one of the students was he took Bible verses like Psalms and then tried to create a language model just based off the Psalms themselves to be able to reference the different Psalms that exist. That was another project that was there.
and this is the reason that we are doing it is because the company that manufactures this wants to do the same
they
thing
want to have it built into the model.
on a local host off the grid. So when you don't have communication, you'll be able to.
Emergency.
The model would have to be stored onto the device.
Yeah, there's an the Olama model that is open source and free, and there is a version that is as opposed to the large language model, not so large or small language model that will run on devices like a phone locally and will be specialized. So unlike regular LLM, that is a huge area of knowledge that will focus on light intercept or very special. Exactly, but it will completely ground this application, and these devices can have 2 terabyte of storage. So it is a huge amount of storage.
What's the typical size?
Actually, I don't know the answer to that. But for instance, when I did my project, I had 4 gigabytes of training data and 2 gigabytes of testing data. But that's
And this is nothing compared to 2 terabytes.
Yeah, I would expect that. Language model is just text.
yeah.
So that text doesn't take up.
The language.
It depends on. So, for instance, if you're also talking to it, you have to be able to record those
Voice to text
those
and
frequencies.
The frequencies.
yeah, you have
That's
voice
why
to text and text to voice.
And especially when you're doing something that you need voice, you're not going to be texting. You're out in the field, you're out in the work, or you're under the hurricane. How am I going to remember those guys who were in the had that problem with FPNL, right?
So this is the design. Let me give you an example that you can understand. A plumber working in the garage and another plumber in the toilet in the 4th floor. And what they are doing now, either screaming to each other or talking on the phone. These devices can also sync with a PC and a phone. So this way they can be hands-free talking and have the AI becomes also a member in a Zoom meeting. So they see and hear everything in real time. And
Experts around the world saying, hey, this is an issue. Inspection. Okay, this is what we have now. We've got this organ. It's very professional, real professional.
Yeah, it's just remote professional.
And remember that you were sitting down there in this box with people from the elevator, and they were putting the phone on the box and trying to explain to some remote user. Do you remember anything like that? Yeah. So this is designed for that, and this device can handle a lot more than a phone, and it can sync with your phone. So that way, when your hands are free and you deal with the board, and you have somebody even in another country, it has also its own SIM card and its own modem and its own IP. But when none of that works and you don't want it to work, it can also work locally on a local host off the grid because sometimes you have security issues like in military applications, like an Abrams tank in Ukraine, and the controller and the knowledgeable person is here, and the Americans don't want to be in Ukraine for political reasons. So that way they can say, hey, we're not there, but they can see and hear in real time. Or talking about the Gaza Strip, you have people in the Gaza that are in it. The new equipment for the US, they didn't have enough time to learn it, yet they can have an American here and some Israeli expert in Tel Aviv controlling and demonstrating to the driver in the Gaza Strip in the middle of a war. So exactly, which happened.
Well, I guess NASA kind of already does it, right? They have the entire command center that feeds instructions to the astronauts.
The whole point, the whole point that these devices are very cheap, less than $2,000. The low end and the high end, when you stick a lot of power banks and other things like that, it can come to 5,000-6,000, but it's extremely affordable. So that's the idea. Yeah, but they have new versions. We are testing it and we are working with them. We're going to go to this AI conference now in Las Vegas to meet representatives of the company and NVIDIA, and to try to work directly with the companies, because a lot of it is in R&D 2 years before they even release it to the marketplace. So we have to work with the companies directly, because what's in the marketplace is already 2 years old, so to speak.
Right now, you don't have a you don't have any model to it, right? You still need to figure out what hardware to use to be able to store the.
No, I can use a USB. It has. Oh, the AI model that they are using now is not resident on the device. It's using the cloud. Yes.
So these have a cellular connection.
The connection is there are various ways to connect, but the most simple way is with the SIM card and the cellular network. They have other connection methods. Yeah, because it has some features. This model has place for 2 power banks. And the most common problem is that it runs out of power, because some of these people, like on the linemen on the Florida Power and Light, they go for 8 hours.
Yeah, but those guys should have like a solar panel hat or something. They're out in the sun, right?
That's a good idea.
The plumber in 408.
Yeah.
No,
But
but those linemen for
but
APL for sure.
what we want to do is we
It's
want
like
to.
a little thing.
Yeah, that's register it. I'm going to steal your
Or
idea.
if you use it, just give me a cut.
Yeah,
You know,
we want
1% of it you sell. That's not a lot.
no, we want to make you, the problem. The problem is that we want to document university case stuff, use cases. And in business, there's nothing like electrical labs that you sit with your hands and you work, and you really need to be hands free. And in engineering, and especially computer engineering, even when you assemble this machine, you have to sit there with the board. Yes. It's when you get the blue screen of death, then this, yes. So this is where we need,
Yeah, I'll send you an email with my the report that I made,
And also the
and
professors,
Mars.
yeah.
when you taught it in your.
I didn't teach it.
Oh, you didn't.
Mars was the professor.
Oh, he was a professor.
That was his project.
We want to just sit in it for a few minutes and document it. And
Yeah, I think he teaches it during the fall semesters. It's the advanced AI course.
great, so we will contact you. Okay.
Okay, guys.
All right, so let me know if I can be of any help. And at the same time, I will report to you if anything
Yeah, if anything, if you see anything
changes.
and really just monitor for cameras. You can have
Yeah.
your tags monitored for cameras.
Yeah, and before I fix it, I will tell you, just to clear with you, that you didn't find any other source that wants to pay for it. I'll have to pay for it myself. Okay? All right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you coming on Sunday. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Let me go to 209.
Fine. Yeah. I don't need you to spray. Yes. Okay. I'm amazed to see that it is not dry. Yes. So let me also try to put another layer. So that I took the other one also. Yeah, I'm going to take the new one. give it another cook with this one. Maybe this one, they said it dries better. Anyways, I want to test it. If you want to stay with me for a few minutes, fine. So what? From what I understood, yes. Let me start a new clip. Yeah, it doesn't matter inside. Yeah. So I want to start a new clip. Can you clip everything that you have now? See, I don't have much space to put a lamp on my head. Stop recording.